Let's try that again. Hello and welcome to Pine River-Backus. I'm Travis here tonight for the Pine River-Backus Tigers versus the Menahga Braves. It is a game to start the season here in Pine River, and we're excited for it, that's for sure. So tonight, we are going to be seeing some tough seniors on both ends of the court here in Pine River-Backus. We have Ryan Tolkinen, who's a senior, who we saw during the football season this year, and he had a large impact with the Menahga Braves. We also have Brock Burtonen, who's a senior as well, and then Isaiah Usher and Quincy Jans. And those are some tough seniors with the Menahga Braves, and they're gritty and they grind. That's what Coach Corey Capan told me about those seniors that he has this year. First-year head coach with the program. He's looking to make his mark early. They went and played yesterday against the Northland Reamer Eagles, and they lost 86-58. He said in his interview, which we'll get to later, he said that the first-year head coach, and he said that, you know, we would like to have gotten to practice, but they just couldn't be able to figure that out within the schedule. But he said that we're ready to go. He still is nervous, but you know what? He said we're ready to go to get this game started. The Pine River-Backus Tigers only losing about Brady Bristow out of that main starting group for the Pine River-Backus Tigers. And you're seeing some very veteran players coming to the court and the hardwood here tonight. For the Pine River-Backus Tigers, you're seeing Irvin Tulinchek, you're seeing Jared Hamilton, Ryan Struess, and Carson Travis. You're seeing all of these seniors who have been here over continuous years, Ryan Struess being almost a 3 or 4 year starter, Coach Jordan Ackerman was telling me, of the Pine River-Backus Tigers. And Jordan Ackerman's starting to become a veteran of this program as well, with him being the head coach for the past 3 years. So there's a lot to do here and a lot to talk about on the 371 pregame show that starts right now. The 371 pregame show is brought to you by 371. Of course, that is a big help to everybody here as well as at the station. So we're excited for the Pine River-Backus Tigers to be playing the Menahga Braves. We're going to take a short timeout, and we'll be back with about 16 minutes left to go here in the pregame show, and we'll be right back. I'm Caleb Travis, and we'll be right back. Where is it? Oh, it's right.
You need a tow? Hook up with Turner Towing. Around-the-clock towing and emergency service if you're stuck, broken down, or have an accident. Turner Towing of Nisswa and Pine River, and serving all the Brainerd Lakes area. Search for TurnerTowingLLC.com.
The PRB Boosters are happy to sponsor coverage of the Tigers. Like them on Facebook for events and fundraisers. The PRB Boosters could use your help. Be part of great events and fundraisers, all built to give back and present more opportunities for the students of Pine River-Backus schools. For information or to get started, email prboosterclub1.com.
And welcome back to the 371 pregame show. I'm Caleb Travis here on KNIN Skeeter 101.5. And we have a matchup tonight between the Pine River-Backus Tigers, who are the home team, versus the Menahga Braves. And we have 14 minutes left to go here in the 371 pregame show. Remember, 371, restock on food, fuel, and bait at locally owned Station 371 on Highway 371 in Pine River. Station 371 has bait and tackle and quality Cenex gasoline and is the only area fuel station with kerosene and off-road diesel. Station 371 in Pine River. Thank you for sponsoring our pregame show here tonight. Now, you have to be wondering in your mind, when was the last time Pine River-Backus played Menahga? And you would be thinking, oh, you don't usually hear Menahga and Pine River playing, but you saw them play each other back in actually 2018. So they have a little history, and they've been playing each other for the past few years, but since 2018, Menahga and Pine River really have not played each other all that much. And so this is kind of a new feel for both of these teams. In 2018, it was two totally different teams. It was maybe Ryan Struess sitting on the bench at the time for the Pine River-Backus Tigers. So there's been a lot of change, but they're thinking the Pine River-Backus Tigers are wanting to dominate here at home to show that they, even with the loss of Brady Bristow, they still have a lot to give. The Menahga Braves, even though under first-year head coach Corey Capan, he's really excited for tonight's game. We'll listen to him in his pregame interview, but he's been excited about not only these first games, but he's also excited about being that first-year head coach, really bringing in a system for the Menahga Braves and really trying to push them and elevate them to the next level here in single-A basketball. After we take a break, we have 12 minutes left to go here in the pregame show. We will take a quick break, and then we'll actually go to the coaching interviews right after this. You're listening to Skeeter 101.5. I'm Caleb Travis, and we'll be right back to give you some more pregame action on the 371 pregame show.
With everything missing from your
game
closet
show,
and
you're here
more.
with Caleb
Shop
Travis,
the
and I'm
for athletic apparel in just the right size and team colors.
here with
The
Coach
Closet
Jordan.
at the Cabin offers custom design of logos, embroidery, and minor tailoring with no minimum required. Plus, hunting, fishing, and patriotic prints in tees and sweatshirts. The Closet at the Cabin, open Monday through Saturday in downtown Pine River and on Facebook. Wishing our area teams the best of luck.
Pine River Dental Arts is committed to the small-town feel of your local dentist while providing top-notch dentistry, like general dental care for all ages to help you have the healthiest mouth possible. And they offer same-day crowns. Pine River Dental Arts is happy to welcome Dr. Tony Sauer to the Dental Arts team. Make your appointment at Pine River Dental Arts on Park Avenue in downtown Pine River or call 587-4437. Feeling like patients are like family.
And welcome back to the 371 pregame show. You're here with Caleb Travis, and I'm here with Coach Jordan Ackerman. Coach, it's the first game of the year. What was going to be the keys to the game tonight for the Pine River-Backus Tigers to make a win over Menahga?
Yeah, a couple keys to the game tonight. I think everybody to get kind of the flow of the game back, get their basketball legs under them, competing versus other guys. With whatever many 7, 8 practices we've had, they're competing versus each other, and they kind of get to know each other's games. So now they're going to have to translate that to picking up on Menahga's players, what their tendencies are, and just kind of looking for our guys to compete at a high level on the defensive end, really, and kind of let that flow into our offense. So we're going to try to pressure the ball and get out in transition and let these guys run, and hopefully score more points than Menahga by the end of the night.
Awesome. Coach, my second question for you is, you lost a key player last year, Brady Bristow. He graduated, but you have a lot of core guys back. You have Ryan Struess, you have Irvin Tulinchek, you have Jared Hamilton and Carson Travis. What does that senior leadership mean to you as a coach, but also that team of guys around them?
Yeah, losing Brady, that's a big hit. He was a great shooter, great teammate, great leader. So we're definitely going to miss him in the gym and all the skills he brought. But like you said, we have a really solid group of seniors that have been playing forever. A couple 3-year starters. I think Jared's been starting for 3 years, and Ryan's been starting for 3-4 years. So they have a ton of experience. And their leadership on the practice floor is just outstanding. They really bring the energy. They help the younger guys. They hold each other accountable, and that just raises everybody's level. So even down to the C and JV levels, they see their leadership, and they want to rise up and are striving to be like them one day. And so I'm looking forward to seeing these seniors kind of start their last ride here with their senior season.
One of the questions I have, last year in playoffs, you had a home playoff game against the Swanville Bulldogs. One of the things is that they kind of came in and potentially were that upset game in the playoffs. What was your outlook after that season to this season to say, here's what we can improve on?
Yeah, I think obviously looking back on that film, kind of see that rebounding was a huge struggle for us. Their big guy, senior, was just scrappier than us and tougher, and gave up a few open threes, and that's the ball game. So I think for us this year is just making sure we control the tempo of the game. Obviously, we have to rebound a lot better, which I feel a lot better with our size and rebounding ability this year, especially with Carson Travis being back. He's an awesome rebounder and does the little things that just make us a lot tougher. So he's going to help a lot. And I would say we're just taller, more athletic, stronger than we were last year. So I think just naturally being seniors, they're going to rebound the ball better, and they have that hunger after getting knocked off by Swanville last year. So,
and I know, Coach, this is your now third year at Pine River-Backus. Are you still nervous for the first game, or has that kind of subsided a little bit, or are you still feeling like, you know what, even though it's year number 3, I still get some jitters still in that first game?
Oh, Caleb, tons of jitters. I woke up too early this morning, and it's been on my brain all day. So definitely still have the nerves. Feel prepared and confident, but still get nervous. It's important to these kids. It's important to our community, and so I'm glad I'm still nervous. If you're not getting nervous, it probably doesn't mean much. So no, definitely feeling the nerves, but confident too.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Jordan. This was Jordan Ackerman, the coach of the Pine River-Backus Tigers, and we'll be right back on the 371 pregame show.
Community Bowl and Pizzeria in Pine River. Community Bowl and Pizzeria serves the best pizza in the Lakes area. Or feast on burgers, great appetizers, huge calzones, hoagies, and wings. They invite you to bring the whole family in for a great time. Open bowling offered 7 days a week. Ask about joining a league. Moonlight bowling is every Saturday evening. Ask about group rates, birthday parties, and other specials at Community Bowl and Pizzeria, downtown Pine River. 218-587-3100.
And welcome back to the 371 pregame show. You're here with Caleb Travis, and I'm here with Coach Corey Capan of the Menahga Braves. Coach, you already had your first game of the year. Do you feel more prepared now for this game if it wasn't your first game of the year?
Oh, for sure. Last night being the first game as a head coach, the routine of everything pregame leading up to the game and everything throughout the game, it was an interesting first experience. We're much more prepared tonight.
And one of the things that kind of happens with that is you're now playing back-to-back games. That is difficult. You don't really want to see it as a coach right at the beginning of the year. Did you also find that kind of tough once you originally got the schedule for the year?
Yeah, for sure, especially after playing last night and played a very tough Northland team. There's a lot of things we want to work on, and it would have been great to have a practice day today, but the schedule was made a long time ago, and we got to go play when we got to play. So not much we can do about it now, but just go play.
One of the things is that you do have some seniors on this team, and they're also, we saw them, football seniors as well. And I know the football coach kind of talked about what the senior leadership means to him, but what does it mean to you being a first-time head coach here in Menahga? Does it look maybe different than a football coach's perspective?
Oh, for sure. These guys that are seniors here with the basketball team, it's a different mentality when they're in the gym. They're maybe not quite as confident on the hardwood as they are out on the football field, but we're working hard at it, and these guys have been great. They're getting the younger guys to fall into line and do what we need to be doing.
One of the things, too, is as a first-year head coach, was there something like an anecdote that you brought into the year as a first-year head coach, or were you just kind of coming in saying, you know what, I want to run a system, I want to do that, instead of maybe coming in with a mentality?
Well, looking at the guys that we had coming back this year, I looked at their athleticism and wanted to be able to take advantage of that, and so that's what we're looking at doing, is just taking advantage of their athleticism and playing ball. And
then my last question for you is, you've already had your game against Northland. Are you still nervous for this second game, or did you get all the nerves out within that first game? And do you, riding the bus over to Pine River, do you still feel that nervousness in your guys? You haven't played here for the past couple of years, so that might bring some nerves as well.
Yeah, we're a little nervous. I mean, I think it's an excited nervous, but I mean, if I ever lose that little butterfly feeling in my stomach before a game, you might as well hang up your shoes or the whistle and go sit in the bleachers on the other side of the gym.
Awesome. Well, Coach, thank you so much. And we'll be back on the 371 pregame show. You're here with Caleb Travis, and that was Coach Corey Capan of the Menahga Braves, and we'll be right back.
Jared, born and raised in Minnesota, and I'm a project director at Enbridge. Enbridge is more than a pipeline company. It's a company participating in renewable energy projects in Minnesota and abroad, and I'm really proud to be working here.
We believe a cleaner energy future is achievable. For over 20 years, we've been early adopters of renewable energy, and we're proudly committed to net zero emissions by 2050. To hear more from Jared, visit enbridge.com/Jared. That's Jerrid.
You know Wide's Major Appliance in Brainerd for being the best in the business when it comes to used and reconditioned appliances, parts, and service. Well, Wide's Major Appliance now sells new appliances as an authorized retailer of America's iconic brand, Crosley, featuring Crosley's 10-year limited warranty. You don't need to go anywhere else. With new and used appliances, parts, service, they are your one-stop appliance shop. For major appliances without the major price, see Wide's Major Appliance on Oak Street in Brainerd.
And welcome back to the Pine River-Backus basketball courts, the basketball hardwood for a game between the Pine River-Backus Tigers and the Menahga Braves. The last time these two teams saw each other was 2018, and it was a game to be had here tonight, with it being the first games of the year. Menahga, as you know, went and played Northland already this year, and they lost that first game. But Pine River-Backus Tigers are looking at having their first game here at home. And with 1:38 left to go here in the pregame, the 371 pregame show, remember, restock on food, fuel, and bait at locally owned Station 371 on Highway 371 in Pine River. Station 371 has the bait and the tackle and the quality Cenex gasoline and is the only area fuel station with kerosene and off-road diesel. Station 371 in Pine River, and we'd like to thank them for sponsoring our pregame show. Pine River-Backus Tigers coming out onto the court, and let's get some starting lineups here for the Pine River-Backus Tigers. Number two, it's going to be Irvin Tulenchek. Number 23, Jared Hamilton. Number 40, Ryan Struess. Number 24, Andrew Bukers. And number 43, Carson Travis. So the Pine River-Backus Tigers are getting ready. The Menahga Braves are ready. Let's play some basketball. We're excited to be here, and we'd like to thank the Pine River-Backus Athletics program, both coaches, Corey Capan, and then also Jordan Ackerman. And we're just excited to get going here tonight. The Pine River-Backus fans have come here en masse, and it's Jersey out here in Pine River-Backus. So it's going to be a fun night of basketball. Luckily enough, you know, last year, if you listened maybe to some PRB stuff, Luke Leposki's here off to my left tonight. He's doing a little bit of the iPad tonight, keeping my stats for me. So thank you, Luke Leposki. I know you're not on the radio tonight, but I appreciate you as well. So let's get playing tonight. The Pine River-Backus Tigers came off a pretty good season last year. Same with the Menahga Braves. The Pine River-Backus Tigers losing in the first round of playoffs, an upset to Swanville. And the Menahga Braves going last year in the 2021-2022 season, they would lose to War Road in their first game of playoffs in 8A. So there's a lot of fun to be had, and the Tigers are ready. The Menahga Braves are ready, and we're here to play basketball. We're going to take a break for the lineups and the national anthem, and we will be right back on Skeeter 105 or 101.5. This is Caleb Travis, and we'll be right back.
Involved with the community, becoming a community family. PRBschools.org.
The PRB Boosters are happy to sponsor coverage of the Tigers. Like them on Facebook for events and fundraisers. The PRB Boosters could use your help. Be part of great events and fundraisers, all built to give back and present more opportunities for the students of Pine River-Backus schools. For information or to get started, email prboosterclub1.com. Meetings are the first Monday of every month at 6 p.m. at the school. Good luck, Tigers, from the PRB Boosters.
Schrupp Excavating LLC is ready to serve you with any excavation project. Schrupp Excavating provides residential and commercial new construction site prep, demolition, road and driveway construction, basements, septic system design and installation, stump or brush removal, and delivery of sand, gravel, rock, dirt, and more. 37 years and still digging it right. Schrupp Excavating will have your project done right and on time, serving Pine River, Backus, Pequot Lakes, and all the surrounding communities. Schrupp Excavating LLC, online at schruppexcavating.com.
Restock on food, fuel, and baits at locally owned Station 371 on Highway 3.
And welcome back. The Pine River-Backus Tigers versus the Menahga Braves, and we're going to do the starting lineups here. Remember, we're also on your live event as well, so we have about 54 people listening and watching to us right now in your live event. You might have heard me and Luke maybe have some side conversation because I might have forgot to mute my mic. So we're going to have fun either way, and it's going to be a fun night of basketball to be had. So on the Menahga Braves side, Ryan Tolkinen, number 3, is the starter. Number 2, Brock Burtonen. Number 3, Naylor Howard. Number 5, Bodie Burtonen. And then number 11, Carter Jetman. And for the Pine River-Backus Tigers, number 2, Irvin Tulinchek. Number 43, Carson Travis. Number 24, Andrew Bukers. Number 40, Ryan Struess. And number 23, Jared Hamilton. So we're excited here tonight. Jersey out, as I told the people in the earlier pregame show, sponsored by 371. Thank you, 371, for that sponsorship. And we're excited here for tonight's game. An 2 full 18-minute halves of basketball here tonight. And we're going to just have a lot of fun, and it's exciting. It's exciting that basketball season is back. I kind of talked to Coach Corey Capan about that and talking about what the difference is for him when it comes to the leadership on the basketball court versus the field. And he said there is a difference. And he said they might not be as confident on the hardwood as they are the football field, but he said it's going to be a fun game either way. And so we're here tonight. We're getting ready here in the first PRB home game of the year and the second game for the Menahga Braves. And we are ready to go here in PRB. We have some other games happening around the area as well. I will pull that up right now. We have Perham at Aiken and then Cromwell right at McGregor. So we got a couple other games going on around the area that we should be aware of, but also we're focused on this game right now as well. So it's going to be Jared Hamilton and number 1, Ryan Tolkinen to jump. The ball is up. Tolkinen gets it to number 5, Burtonen, Bodie Burtonen, I should say, and we're off and going. The Menahga Braves trying to drive in, couldn't find a hole, and that's going to be Bodie Burtonen. He's going to shoot, and he'll miss, and a rebound by Ryan Struess. So Struess will get the shot, and it'll be Travis going to Tulinchek. Then Bukers will do a quick handoff. And not a lot of dribbling so far, but Jared Hamilton with the first drive, and he'll miss, but he'll get a foul. So the Pine River-Backus Tigers starting in the man-to-man defense. Same with the Menahga Braves. And the Pine River-Backus Tigers not doing a whole heck of a lot of dribbling. I know last year we kind of talked about dribble when is needed or when you're driving. So if you get stuck in those types of positions, Jared Hamilton making his first, if you get stuck in those positions, then you can drive your way out of it, or you can dribble to just get out of trouble. Jared Hamilton's second one is good and made. So now it's going to be Ryan Tolkinen passing in the ball to Bodie Burtonen, and they make it past half court. Tigers still in man-to-man. And Ryan Struess guarding Ryan Tolkinen. He kind of gets a harm off, and then it's going to be Ryan Tolkinen with the missed shot. Carson Travis with the rebound. He'll push it to Tulinchek. And Tulinchek will go then to Ryan Struess at the top of the key. Jared Hamilton trying to get around number 11, Carter Jetman, and he misses the 2, and we didn't know. I couldn't tell who was going to go out of bounds on, but it's going to be Brock Burton. So Jared Hamilton with that miss, and nobody getting that rebound on that one. 2-0, Pine River-Backus Tigers are leading. 17 minutes left to go here in the first half. It's going to be Irvin Tulenchek at the top of the key. He's trying to see if he can find anybody, and almost picked away by Brock, or my fault, but yeah, Brock Burton. And it's going to be a miss by Travis. And he was going to go out to Ryan Tolkinen. Tolkinen trying to find, and he gets a short little mid-range jumper, and he'll miss. It's going to be Carson Travis with the rebound. Carson Travis trying to see who he can find, and he's trying his best. Tulenchek with the ball now, and it almost passes half court. So now, and he's going to be picked, and that's going to be Jared Hamilton picked off by number 3, Naylor Howard. And so now it's going to be Struess. He's going to be trying to drive. He's trying to find somebody. It's going to be Travis. Travis is going to have the ball back to Ryan Struess. He tries a move, and he gets by number 5, Bodie Burton, and he'll get a one-hander off the glass. So now they're trying to figure something out. Coach Capan trying to tell the Menahga Braves what to do. Jared Hamilton getting pretty handsy on that one. It'll go to Naylor Howard and then to Ryan Tolkinen for 3. So Ryan Tolkinen will get the 3 on that shot, and it will make it 5-4, Menahga Braves leading. Ryan Struess trying to drive in, and he does, and he's going to get a foul call. So that's going to be the second team foul for the Menahga Braves. And it's going to be, that's going to be called a number 5, Bodie Burton, and it's going to send Ryan Struess to the line. And his first one's good. And he'll go for making it 5-5. Struess' second shot is up, and it is good. And now the Menahga Braves will get a chance here. It's looking like the Tigers are pressing a little bit of a hardcore man-to-man. Naylor Howard just dribbling it almost all the way down, and he almost gets a turnover, and he does. Ryan Struess is able to pick that up. Jared Hamilton looking down to Buchers and Travis on that one, and Buchers will get his own rebound and get a good putback. Ryan Tolkinen is trying to score, and he will get blocked by Travis. And it's going to be then Tulenchek to Travis. He's going to try to find a drive. He doesn't get it. He passes it out to Tulenchek. Hamilton, my fault, trying to find something. He'll go to Struess in the 3, and the corner 3 is good. And so now it's going to be, and it's going to go out of bounds on number 11, Carter Jetman. And it's going to be a timeout called here by the Menahga Braves. We'll take a quick timeout. This is Skeeter 105 or 101.5. I'm Caleb Travis, and we'll be right back. Dookie, come on. It's not that tough. Well, you just got to figure out the guy.
You never told me. No, that was number 11 first. And then you never told me about the rebound thing.
Oh, the rebound thing will come up. Oh, we got to go to commercial, too. Well, not now. Every time we get a timeout, let's go right to commercial, okay? And welcome back here in Pine River-Backus. It's 11-5. The Pine River-Backus Tigers are leading right now by 6. 14:48 left to go in the first half. And it's been a good time getting offense going for the Pine River-Backus Tigers. The Menahga Braves have struggled a little bit, but they're still doing a good job producing quality plays. Jared Hamilton at the top of the key. He finds Buchers. Buchers looking right. He'll go left, trying to find a drive, and he does, and it's good for 2. It's going to be Brock Burton getting it in to Naylor Howard, number 3. It's 13-5 with 14:26 left to go here in the first. It's going to be Ryan Tolkinen for 3. Travis is out there, and he contests the shot. Jared Hamilton is going to be looking to go, and he gets it to Ryan Struess. It's going to be Buchers to then Hamilton, then to Travis. Travis is trying to find something, and he'll go then to Struess in the corner, getting guarded by Bodie Burton. And now Ryan Tolkinen will be at the top of the key with Tulenchek. he will go to Struess. Struess trying to find something here on Bodie Burtonen, and he won't find it. Now it's going to be Buchers. He tries, he gets it in the middle, and he'll miss it by a good chunk. So it's going to be number 11, Carter Jutman, to be passing in the ball to Naylor Howard, who's their primary ball handler thus far tonight. Naylor Howard trying to find something on Jared Hamilton. He does. He finds a lane, and he tries to keep going. And he'll go up and under Struess, but Struess will get the rebound, but he's a scrappy guy and gets it right back and straight into the hands of Brock Burtonen for two. 13-7, 28 left to go here in the first. Ryan Struess trying to find something, and he doesn't. He lets that ball go. Tulenchuk, luckily enough, gets there. That goes to Travis in the corner. Catch and shoot three. He misses. Buchers with the rebound. And it's going to be Andrew Buchers trying to find something on the Menahga Braves, and he does. It's going to be a short shot, but he'll miss. Naylor Howard getting the ball. He'll pass it up to Ryan Tolkinen on the right sideline. He tries to find Naylor Howard, and he does. Then that will go to Carter Jutman, and then to Brock Burtonen. Brock Burtonen, or Bodie Burtonen, trying to put the moves on Travis, and he'll miss. Brock Burtonen out to Ryan Tolkinen, and it's good for three. And now Ryan Struess will be getting the ball into Irvin Tulenchuk. And it's 12:37 left to go, 13-10. Menahga Braves are trying to get some work done here on the Pine River-Backus Tigers on defense. Ryan Struess trying to find the baseline. He does, but he'll have to kick out top to Travis. Tulenchuk with the ball right now at the top of the key, then to the corner to Struess, and a contested three shot, but he'll miss. Jared Hamilton almost getting the rebound, but Ryan Tolkinen will put it right into the bread basket and get it to Naylor Howard, who's trying to get the moves on Jared Hamilton again. He's struggled a little bit with his ball handling, and yet again he will get another turnover. And that will just make, oh, hold up. Oh, we had a situation here on subbing. And it's going to be Carter Jutman who's coming out of the game, and number 4, Braden Aho will be coming in. So it's going to be Tulenchuk getting it to then Hamilton, Jared Hamilton. Holy cow, too many similar faces and similar names, I guess. He gets it to trying to find somebody. Travis with the ball. He looks down to Struess, or that's Buchers, but he looked like Struess down there in the paint. It gets to Ryan Tolkinen off the rebound by number 2, Brock Burtonen. It's going to be Braden Aho to then Naylor, and Naylor will go up, and it's going to be Travis with that foul. So that's going to be the second team foul for the Pine River-Backus Tigers. That's going to be on Carson Travis, his first personal and first team foul. So that's going to be Naylor Howard shooting 2 on the free throw line, and he'll miss the first. And he'll try for the second. It's 13-10 here in PRB with 11:42 left to go. He'll miss the second and get the rebound. And it will go to Ryan Tolkinen for 3, and it's good off a Struess hand up. So now it's going to be Jared Hamilton trying to see if the Tigers can work something up. With that shot from Tolkinen, it ties it up. Jared Hamilton trying to get it into the middle of the paint. He will get, I wouldn't say blocked, but for sure, not everything will happen there. Tolkinen will get almost blocked by Struess, and it'll go to the Menahga Braves. Aho will be passing, number 4, Aho will be passing in the ball. He's looking to try to find somebody. He finds Naylor Howard. Naylor Howard trying to drive in. He'll go out to then Bodie Burtonen, and he'll miss a long 3 shot. Travis with the rebound, and he's trying to drive up on Tolkinen. He'll stop, and he'll go to Jared Hamilton. Jared Hamilton could have potentially seen Andrew Buchers down in the paint. Struess, a handoff that almost does not convert into a turnover. That's going to be then Struess out to Buchers for 3. And so now the Tigers are only up by 3, and the Menahga Braves doing a good job at the 3 line and doing a good job making sure that these Pine River-Backus Tigers don't score too much. It's 10:34 left to go, and a steal by Tulenchuk then will just result in the ball going back. And then Travis getting a hand on that one, getting a deflection on that ball. It's going to be Jared Hamilton with the ball. He'll go to Irvin Tulinchek at the top of the key. Naylor Howard playing on him, number 3 for the Menahga Braves. Tulinchek then going to Struess. Then it's going to be Buchers trying to see if he can work something in the paint. Hamilton for 3 from Struess, and he'll miss. And it's Bodie Burton and getting it to Naylor Howard in transition. And it's going to be Braden Aho will miss, and Struess with the rebound, and that's going to be Brock Burton and almost getting a steal, and that's going to go right into the hands from Hamilton to Buchers, but he will get it a little too far. And Travis getting a deflection there. A lot of action thus far in this game. 9:47 left to go here in the first, 16-13, and not a lot of subbing. The only sub that we've seen right now is Braden Aho for the Menahga Braves, coming in for Carter Jutman. So it's Naylor Howard. Jared Hamilton playing some good defense on him. It's going to go to Brock Burton, and he's going to try to drive in. He finds Naylor Howard in the corner, a quick shot, and he'll miss. Irvin Tulinchek with the rebound. It's going to be Irvin Tulinchek trying to see if he can make something happen. He wanted a screen, but he's going to go off anyways, and the ball slips out of his hands right into the hands of Braden Aho. And the Pine River-Backus Tigers will get another turnover here tonight. And then now the Menahga Braves get a turnover. Naylor Howard going right into the breadbasket of Ryan Struess. Travis to then Tulinchek in the corner. He gets a screen. He goes up to the top of the key to Ryan Struess. Then Andrew Buchers will have the ball. He's trying to drive in on Braden Aho. He doesn't find anything. Back out to Tulinchek. He goes then, tries to go back down to Tulinchek, and another almost turnover for the Pine River-Backus Tigers. A sub coming in is number 20, Burke Netland, a senior as well, going in for number 2, Irvin Tulinchek. The Pine River-Backus Tigers have just got to get a little bit of a pace here because they just keep on turning the ball over. But a beautiful pass from Tulinchek will go to Buchers. He will miss and then get his own rebound putback. Braden Aho trying to find somebody to go into. Naylor Howard is that guy. Burke Netland with a steal, a deflection. Jared Hamilton will miss. Burke Netland with almost another rebound, but it will go into the hands of Naylor Howard. It's 18-13, 8:30 left to go here in the first. It's going to be a quick pass from Brock Burton or Bodie Burton into Brock Burton, and then to try to get it to Ryan Tolkien in the paint, but he just won't be able to convert, but it will go off the hands of the Pine River-Backus Tigers. Braden Aho is trying to see if he can find somebody to pass the ball into. He's going to have to go to the top of the key to Bodie Burton. Naylor Howard then down to Brock Burton, back out to Bodie Burton, and the top of the key. He tries a pump fake, and he'll go up with a one-hander, and he'll miss, but it will be almost Brock. Oh! It'll almost be Brock Burton with that rebound. Luckily enough, Jared Hamilton was there, but a little bit of extracurriculars with that push on Jared Hamilton, but they're going to for sure call the foul, but they might call it an intentional foul here. So that's going to be on number 2. That's going to be on number 2 for Menahga, Brock Burton. He won't get an intentional foul, but that will be his first personal foul, team's third. So now coming in for the Menahga Braves is number 15, Blazy Anderson, and then number 11, Carter Jutman. Halftime right now with Perham and Aiken, 37-15. Here in Pine River-Backus, we got a good game of brewing here. That's going to go to Hamilton, then to Struess. Struess is trying to get something done here on Bodie Burton, but he couldn't find anything. Jared Hamilton almost deflected and a turnover, but it'll luckily enough make it into the hands of Ryan Struess, and he goes off the top and high. It's going to be Bodie Burton trying to see if he can score on Travis, and he's going to have to kick it out to Tolkien. Tolkien passing back out to Bodie Burton, and then he will try a little short layup, but it will go into the hands of Travis after the miss. 18-13, still 7:54 left to go here in the first half. It's going to be Andrew Buchers down to Struess. Bodie Burton was playing on him in good defense, but Struess kicks it out to Travis, and he'll miss into the hands of Jared Hamilton. He'll go up for 2, and he'll make it. 20-13, 7:19 left to go in the first half. That goes to number 15, Blazy Anderson, and Ryan Tolkien will have the ball. It goes up to Carter Jutman, then to Anderson, and it will go out of bounds, and it'll be a turnover for the Menahga Braves. Coming into the game now is 31, Baron Milham, and number 2, Irvin Tulinchek, for number 23, Jared Hamilton, and number 43, Carson Travis. 7:07 left to go, 20-13, and it'll be Tulinchek being the primary ball handler. It will go to then Buchers. Buchers trying to find a lane on Bodie Burtonen. He won't be able to find something. Tulinchek now with the ball on number 15, Anderson. He goes by for 2. 22-13, 6:50 left to go here in the first half. Ryan Tolkening with the ball after the pass and a foul call here on number 2, Irvin Tulinchek. That will be the second team foul, first personal foul for Irvin Tulinchek. Pine River-Backus Tigers have to be weary. Their bench is not as deep as it has been in previous years, so any type of foul trouble will put them into bad positions, just like we saw right now with Burke Netlin getting a foul on number 15, Anderson for Menahga. That will be his first personal foul, team's third. So Ryan Tolkinen being the ball handler now. Now that Naylor Howard is out, it's going to be 15 Anderson at the 3-point. He's trying to get something done on Burke Netlin. Burke Netlin with great defense and a beautiful pass from him to Jutman. And Jutman, it was I don't know how he weaved that one through to the breadbasket of Jutman, but he does it. And that's going to be on number 24, Andrew Buchers, his first personal foul, team's fourth. So right now, and Jutman's first one's a miss. Out of the Pine River-Backus Tigers, Andrew Buchers right now, the only person on the floor. He has, or the highest scorer on the floor, I should say. He has a 9 right now. And then Jutman will make his second. So now the Pine River-Backus Tigers may be going with a little bit unconventional. Baron Milham and Burke Netlin trying to see if they can put some scores or points on the board. And Struess does for 2. And making it 24-14, 6:17 left to go here in the first half. Jutman almost had Aho down the court, and he almost turns the ball over. And it's going to be Bodie Burtonen and a 2 right there. That was a big 2 for sure. Bodie Burtonen, I don't even know how to explain it. I'm at a loss for words. Irvin Tulinchek kind of threw it up. Bodie Burtonen got the foul, and luckily enough, it goes in. So now 43, Carson Travis going in for 20, Burke Netlin. And number 1, Tate Norman going in for Andrew Buchers. And number 40, Ryan Struess coming out. And number 23, Jared Hamilton going in. Number 2, Brock Burtonen will be coming out of the game, or going into the game for Bodie Burtonen. And then Naylor Howard also going into the game for Menahga for number 1, Ryan Tolkinen. On that foul, Bodie Burtonen has his second personal foul, team's fourth. So now it's 27-14, 6:05 left to go here in the first half. It's going to be Naylor Howard finding Anderson in the corner. He will go then trying to find Jutman, and Jutman will have it at the top of the key, and it will be another turnover here in tonight's game for the Menahga Braves going out of bounds. And there's been a lot of turnovers by both teams. There's been no question or doubt in my mind that some of these could have for sure led to some big points and some maybe a closer game or a bigger lead. And that's going to be Tulinchek for 2, and he'll make it. And now the jitters are starting to come out for Pine River-Backus. But the Menahga Braves still want to make sure that they're knocking on the door here in the second half. 29-14, 5:27 left to go in the first. It's going to be Jutman to Howard. Down then to Burtonen, that being Brock Burtonen. He'll kick it out to Aho and then to Anderson. Anderson for 3, and he'll miss, and it will be going to the hands of Tate Norman. Jared Hamilton bringing up the ball in transition. He doesn't have enough people to really do anything crazy. He'll find a lane himself, and a beautiful spin move for 2. 31-14, 5 minutes left to go in the first. Naylor Howard trying to find somebody, and now the Tigers are getting the energy, and they're bringing it here now. It's going to be Baron Milham for 3. He'll miss, and he will go to then get the rebound will be Hamilton, and then it will be popped out by, it looks like to me, Brock Burtonen. And now we have a timeout from the Menahga Braves. It's going to be a full timeout, and it's 4:44 left to go here in the first half, 31-14, and we are on Skeeter 101.5. This is Caleb Travis, and we'll be right back.
371 has bait and tackle, quality Cenex gasoline, off-road diesel, and is the only stop with #1 diesel. Make sure to stop by to wash off the sand and salt with their indoor car wash. Open when the temp is at least 26 degrees. They'll hook you up with your fishing and hunting licenses too. Station 371 on Highway 371 in Pine River. Thank you for supporting local business.
I'm dreaming.
And welcome back here. 23 seconds left to go in that full timeout called by Coach Corey Capan of the Menahga Braves. It's 31-14. This is Skeeter 101.5. I'm Caleb Travis here in Pine River-Backus. It's the PRB Tigers versus the Menahga Braves, and we are excited to keep this game going. One of the things I would say are the things holding both of these teams back is the turnovers right now. High ratio on both ends of the court. And once we get to halftime, we'll give you some more stats and how it's going. We're a little confused here, but it's going to be Ryan Tolkinen who will be passing in the ball. And it's going to go to Naylor Howard and stripped out by Jared Hamilton. And now Travis will have the ball. Jared Hamilton will almost get a turnover, but he'll get it luckily enough to Travis. Down to Buchers, and it's another good two. 33-14, 4:30 left to go here in the first. It's going to be Anderson, Buchers. Oh, almost. Maybe some Menahga fans thinking that one should have been a foul. Jared Hamilton on a fast break for two. 35-14, the Tigers are finally showing some wiggles out, and the Menahga Braves are trying their best to make sure that this game stays close for halftime. Naylor Howard with the ball. He's trying to put the moves on Jared Hamilton. It's going to be Naylor Howard with the ball back, and he gets blocked, and it will go to Tate Norman. And then Jared Hamilton will look to score, and Anderson will – hold up. And they're going to call an offensive foul. I thought maybe Anderson, Carson Travis with that offensive foul. I was thinking Anderson might have got wanted to get a charge call, but he let just Jared Hamilton go right around it. But Carson Travis will get a push call, and that will be, Jared Hamilton will get that push call. Interesting. I thought it was going to be on Carson Travis, but his first personal 5th-team foul. So now it's going to be Naylor Howard with the ball. He was trying to find Jutman, and Naylor Howard will not be, or I would say maybe Irvin Tulinchek not very happy about that one. Oh, hold up. Okay, wait. So I was right. So Jared Hamilton did not get that foul. It would actually be Carson Travis making that his 3rd personal. Jared Hamilton then will take one off. And then that foul will actually be on Irvin Tulinchek, the one you just saw, to make that the 6th team foul for the Pine River-Backus Tigers. Aho with the ball. He'll go to Brock Burtonen, and he'll put the shoulder down and try to go up, and that foul is going to be on Travis. That should be his 4th personal foul, and that's going to be the 7th team foul, meaning that the Menahga Braves will be in the 1-and-1 bonus. That's his 3rd, actually. We get confirmation it's his 3rd. So then Brock Burtonen's first free throw will not be good. Now his 2nd one will go up. Travis will come out of the game. Struess will go in. And the 2nd one's a miss. Jutman with a rebound. He'll get it to Tolkinen. He's trying to move on Tate Norman, but he'll get a turnover and right into the hands of Tulinchek. 35-14, 3:30 left to go here in the first. Ryan Struess driving, and he'll try to go up, and he'll actually miss and then get his own rebound. Ryan Tolkinen on the floor, and also Carter Jutman will be on the floor as well. It's going to be Tolkinen and Struess playing defense on him. Still man-to-man for both teams. Nothing, no changes in that. Naylor Howard with another turnover, and it'll be Tulinchek the one trying to drive the ball up in transition. He finds, and another turnover. He's saying that his arm got hit, but it'll go right into the arms of Brock Burtonen. Brock Burtonen now with the ball at the top of the key. He'll go to Naylor Howard. 2:57 left to go, 35-14. Brock Burtonen out to Jutman. Jutman for the shot for 3, and it's good. Making it 35-17, 2:48 left to go here in the first half. Irvin Tulinchek seeing what he can do here on Naylor. Naylor playing good defense all night, but a lot of turnovers by both teams will keep them from getting higher point totals here. And almost another turnover for Baron Milham. Tate Norman, he'll do a pump fake and a shot for 2, and it's good. 37-17, 2:20 left to go. That's his first 2 points, I want to say maybe of his varsity career, but a really good job by him and a beautiful move. Naylor Howard, another great move for him. He'll go up on Struess. He'll miss, and he'll go to Aho, then to Jutman, then to the corner to Tolkien. He's the best three-point shooter they got, and he'll miss. Jutman with the rebound, and he will try to put it up on Milham, but he'll get a foul call, and that will be the 8th team foul for the Pine River-Backus Tigers and Baron Milham's first personal foul. So 2 minutes left to go, 37-17. Right now, Cromwell at half is up 17-16. Jutman's first one is good. Now number 20, Burke Netlin, and number 23, Jared Hamilton are coming in for 31. Baron Milham and number 1, Tate Norman. Number 4, Braden Aho will be coming out of the game. And number 5, Bodie Burton will be coming in. Jutman's second one is good, making it 37-19. 2 minutes left to go. Burke Netlin to then Jared Hamilton. Jared Hamilton trying to find somebody. He'll go up to Struess at the top of the key. Struess trying to put on the moves on Brock Burton, and he will go then to Hamilton, and a nice little two-point shot right in front of the free throw line will be good. That will be Andrew Buchers almost getting a steal on a pass to Naylor Howard, and he'll get a foul call there. Andrew Buchers, number 24, that's going to be his second personal, team's 9th, compared to only 4 by the Menahga Braves. Remember, like I said, if Pine River-Backus gets into some trouble, some foul trouble here, it's going to be tough for them. Their bench is not as deep as it has been in previous years to get them out of those kind of sticky situations. 39-19, and it's going to be the miss on the 1-and-1 by Naylor Howard. So the score will stay the same. Jared Hamilton going to Irvin Tulinchek. Naylor Howard playing some good defense on him. It's going to be Ryan Struess, and it's going to be trying to get something on Bodie Burton or Brock Burton, and he won't get anything. Ryan Tolkinen taking it all the way down, and oh, wow, that is going to be a charge for sure. I saw that one coming a mile away. He put out his arm, and Jared Hamilton fell. So that's going to be a offensive foul. It's going to be a charge on Ryan Tolkinen. It's going to be his first personal, team's 5th. 1:14 left to go, 39-19 here in PRB. So it's going to be Jared Hamilton. It's going to go to Andrew Buchers, and it will be a block, they say. But it will be the Pine River-Backus ball. Hey, remember, we got some really awesome sponsors here for this broadcast. We have Plumbing, etc., Pine River, Trustworthy Components, Pine River, and Pine River Carpet as well. We get a problem here at the table. And number 1 had the foul. They're saying that number 4 did not, so that would have been Aho. Aho was on the bench. That's one of those fouls, those calls that you, as a coach, kind of got to say, hey, I don't actually have a foul on that guy. Let's make sure that he actually can play the whole game. Andrew Buchers to Struess, then he'll go to Hamilton. Hamilton trying to find anything, and he doesn't. On a quick pass to them Buchers, he'll go up, and he'll get a foul call. Is going to be Brock Burton. We just saw one that was a no call, but now that one was a called. I don't know. It's one of those things that's tough in basketball, is trying to stay 100%. It's difficult to do. So Andrew Buchers will be at the line. That's going to be number 2 on Brock Burton, and he is also number 2. That's going to be his second personal foul. Something's going on here. Somebody's talking to the ref or something. So Andrew Buchers will go up for his second one. He'll miss. He'll get his own rebound and put back for 2. And that's why you always follow your rebound. It will make it 42-19. 50 seconds left to go here in the first half. Ryan Tolkinen with the ball. He'll go to Brock Burton. Brock Burton back with the ball from Ryan Tolkinen. Brock Burton trying to go up. He does, and he'll get 2. 42-21, 35 seconds left to go here in the first half. PRB leading. It's going to be an over-the-back call on Irvin Tulinchek, trying to get it to Jared Hamilton. So, number 1, Tate Norman coming in for number 24, Andrew Buchers. Ryan Tolkinen with the ball. He's trying to get it to Naylor Howard, and he does. 30 seconds left to go here in the first half. Naylor Howard trying to get something done here on Hamilton. He'll almost get picked off, but he makes the smart decision and gets it to Tolkinen. Brock Burton out to Bodie Burton. And he takes one dribble and nothing there. Jetman with the ball now trying to get past Burke Netlin. Naylor Howard now gets past Hamilton, and he tries to get a nice little pass there to Brock Burton, and you'll get another turnover tonight. 4 seconds left to go. 2, and then Tate Norman with a floater, and he'll miss. And that will be the end of the first. 42-21. This is Skeeter 101.5. I'm Caleb Travis, and we'll be right back here for some halftime stats. How are you? Good. Okay, Dookie, what do we got here?
How do I chat?
Is not just a hobby, but a lifestyle, where I can build upon long traditions from the ground up. I want to work in an industry where all people can make their own field of dreams become reality. I'm going to elevate the world of sports someday.
Do something fun and make new friends. Join a bowling league at Community Bowl and Pizzeria in Pine River. Community Bowl and Pizzeria has openings for all leagues: men's, women's, mixed, youth, seniors, and also Special Olympics. Enjoy some friendly competition and have a great time. Food specials offered on all league nights. Don't forget Moonlight Bowling every Saturday evening. For information on leagues or to sign up, call or stop into Community Bowl and
And welcome back here to PRB, the Pine River-Backus Tigers girls basketball program, coached by Tucker Sheely, doing a little bit of an award ceremony. Not sure what that's all about, but here in Pine River, we are looking at a 42-21 ball game, 8:50 left to go here in halftime. But let's get some halftime stats. You know, Luke Leposki did some hard work on these, so he might as well. Like I always say during my games, we don't know if they're 100% right. But you know what? There's something, that's for sure. So right now we're looking at Irvin Tulinchek. He has 7 points right now. Jared Hamilton has 10. Andrew Bukers has 16. And then Ryan Struess has 9. Right now their field goal percentage is about 56%. Their 2-point makes are 15, and their attempts are 22, with about a 68% ratio there. So 3 points made, or 3-pointers made for the PRB Tigers is 2 to 8, so it's about 25%. And then their free throws that were made are 6, and their attempted are 7, so they're sitting at about 85% there. For their offensive rebounding, they have 4 offensive rebounds. Defensive rebounds, they have 7, so a total of 11. For assists, they have 2, which could be more as well. We're not saying that's 100% right. And then, let's see, at least 1 block. In turnovers, I would say they probably have about 4-ish, 4 to 5. So the Pine River-Backus Tigers doing a good job on the offensive side, as we've seen thus far. Now, for the Menahga Braves here in tonight's game, Ryan Tolkinen has 9, Brock Burton has 6, Carter Jutman has 6, and then that's for their total of 21. Field goals made has been 7, attempted 18. So they're getting a lot of shots up. They're just not going in quite yet. With a 38%, 2-pointers made is 3, and their attempts are 9, which is a 33%. 3-pointers made, Ryan Tolkinen been the main arbiter of those 3-point shots, with 4 made and 9 attempted, so a 44%. And then their free throws made are 3 to attempts, which are 9. Offensive rebounds, they have at least 3, defensive 7, and then rebounds, meaning in total, is 10. So they have a lot of work to do. They have a lot of work to do, but they also are trying to get stuff done on the offensive side. Clearly, they have 18 shots that have been put up. The problem is they're just not going in yet. You have to remember that. The conversation is yet. The Pine River-Backus Tigers ball has been going in, and it's been one of those things that the Pine River-Backus Tigers, the shots are going in. You don't know from half to half how that will work, and especially if players get tired. That's one of the things that is a big question mark with the Pine River-Backus Tigers are the starters going to get tired? And like I've said, their bench is not as deep as previous years. So that's a concern that has kind of been on the lingering minds of the PRB faithful. But the Menahga Braves are trying to still push the ball and make sure that things are happening on the offensive end as well. So the Pine River-Backus Tigers really making sure that their defense is staying where it's at. Jordan Ackerman talked about that. He wants to make sure the defense is one of the keys to this game, where Coach Capan has really talked about, you know what, let's get the jitters out. Let's play our style of basketball and our game of basketball as well. So we have about 5 minutes left to go here in this halftime. And just remember, you know, we have a lot of really great sponsors here. 371 is a big one in PRB. And we also have the Family Market. We have Enbridge. So we thank all of those sponsors, and also plumbing, etc. in Pine River, trustworthy components of Pine River, and then the Pine River Carpet as well. Thank you for being really incredible sponsors of this event, on your live event, and also on our radio broadcast of Skeeter 101.5. So we'll take a quick break on Skeeter 101.5 and your live event. I'm Caleb Travis, and we'll be right back to give you more action. It's 42-21 in halftime here at PRB, and we'll be right back.
Pine River, 218-587-3100.
Country Doc Veterinary Clinic in Pine River is proud to support radio coverage of our area athletes. No matter the sport, they salute the kids and coaches for all their dedication and wish them all the best of luck. Country Doc Veterinary Clinic thanks all the coaches, staff, and volunteers for taking the time to provide our area kids plenty of opportunities. Country Doc Veterinary Clinic is located east of Pine River on County Road 1, providing compassionate small animal care for your beloved pets.
Hannikin Insurance Agency is proud to support today's coverage. Hannikin Insurance has been serving families and businesses in central Minnesota for over 30 years. By working with an independent agency like Hannikin Insurance, the process of finding insurance that is appropriate for your goals and budget is simplified. Contact Hannikin Insurance.
And welcome back here to PRB. I wanted to make sure that I didn't blow out any eardrums while I was trying to come back onto the radio broadcast. We have 3 minutes left to go here in halftime, and the score, PRB is up 42-21 here in Pine River-Backus for their first game of the year, and it's the second game of the year for the Menahga Braves. They went into Reamer and played Reamer. So we have a lot of basketball to still be played as well. I went to Pequot Lakes last night, and I saw Pillager up by 3 at halftime. So a lot can change, and Pequot came out and won that game. So a lot can change within a half of basketball as well. And we have to remember that. Basketball, until the buzzer rings, is not over. You see some crazy, I saw today on the internet, on Instagram, a kid on an 8th grade basketball team, they were down by 2, and they needed a three-point shot, and it was like 3.1 seconds left. He took it and chucked the ball down, and luckily enough, he made it in the basket for that team. I almost called him Pine River-Backus. That's not true. But we'll see who's starting here tonight for this second half when we get a little bit more clarity on what's going on. But one thing that has to happen for both of these teams to really excel is the turnovers have to be greatly diminished. We're seeing a lot of turnovers by both teams, and that cannot happen on a consistent basis, and especially like PRB, who's going to be playing Pequot Lakes here in a couple weeks. For them to be even in contention with Pequot Lakes, they have to make sure that those turnovers are minimized. Same with the Menahga Braves. We really have to make sure, as the programs themselves have to do that, because when big games start coming up, you really start to get concerned about that. Having the turnovers become a big factor. One of the things that we saw last year from the Pine River-Backus Tigers were turnovers were a big problem for them. But Jordan Ackerman, you know, he's watched a lot of film, as he was talking about over the summer, to really make sure that these Pine River-Backus Tigers are getting set up for success. The Menahga Braves doing a better job here on just controlling their pace, keeping their pace, and not playing to Pine River's basketball game. So there's still a lot to do on both of these ends for both of these teams. But you know what? We're talking about the first games of the year. You don't come out as a state competitive team in game number 1 and game number 2. Even the high-level teams have to be working on something every week and consistently working on something every week. So we will be just coming out of halftime right now, and we're here for more basketball, that's for sure. And remember, there's a couple other games going on across the local area. Cromwell is playing right now, and they were up 17-16. And then Aiken was up, or no, Perham, my fault, was up against Aiken 37-14. And so those games might be actually wrapping up here pretty quickly because of the fact that they started so soon as well. So we're here, second half of basketball. Let's play. Let's go. And luckily enough, I have a great assistant here, Luke Leposki, doing my stats for me. PRB will start with the ball, and their starters are going to be Irvin Tulinchek, Ryan Struess, Jared Hamilton, Andrew Buchers, and Carson Travis. For the Menahga Braves, well, actually, Hamilton for 3. For the Menahga Braves, it's going to be Naylor Howard, number 3. Number 11, Carter Jetman. Number 1, Ryan Tolkinen. Number 5, Bodie Burtonen, and then number 2, Brock Burtonen. So to start off the game, Jared Hamilton with a three-pointer, and it's going to be I don't know what this is called. I don't know all the hand signals, but I'm just going to call it a push on Andrew Buchers. That's going to be his third personal foul, team's first of this half. Carter Jetman getting it in to Bodie Burtonen. And Burtonen trying to get something done on Travis. He couldn't find anything. Jetman then to Tolkinen. He's going to try to drive on Buchers. He goes up for 2. He'll miss, and it's going to be Tulinchek. He gives a beautiful pass to Hamilton, and oh, that could have been almost a travel right there. He was getting pretty darn close to that. One more step, and he would have got it. Naylor Howard with the ball. He's going to try to drive. He goes then to Brock Burtonen, then to Bodie Burtonen. He gives a pump fake, and he goes in. Travis not really wanting to do anything to gain that next foul on himself because he has 3 right now. Ryan Struess to Jared Hamilton. Jared Hamilton trying to find something on Carter Jetman. He does a couple moves, and he'll go up for 2, and he'll miss. And it's going to be Bodie Burtonen with the rebound. 47-23 early in the second half. 16:47 left to go. It's going to be Naylor Howard to Carter Jetman. Carter Jetman out to Bodie Burtonen. He'll get a pump fake, and you'll try to see maybe a 3, but then he'll get a 2 anyways. Put it on his name, that's for sure. That's his 4th points, or his 4th point of the night. Irvin Tulinchek now with the ball for the Pine River-Backus Tigers. He was looking for a screen from Buchers, and it will be a foul call here on Brock Burtonen. He's kind of saying, oh my goodness, what the heck happened? I don't know if I got that foul, but the refs, Lance, I don't know his last name, but I think it's Lance Nelson. I'm not too positive. I know he's been on broadcast before for the company, R&J Broadcasting. But he'll get his 3rd personal foul and team's first of this half. Irvin Tulinchek missing his first free throw out of 2. The second one is up. He'll miss it, and it will go into the hands of Brock Burtonen and then to Bodie Burtonen, bringing up the ball. 16:19 left to go, 47-25. Ryan Tolkinen with the ball. Ooh, it looked for a second there that Brock Burtonen was a little bit open. Naylor Howard now will have it. He'll go to Carter Jetman. Carter Jetman with a pump fake. Struess right there. He puts it up over Struess, and he'll miss. And it's going to be Irvin Tulinchek with the rebound. Coach Corey Capan was not very happy with that call. No call on Struess. It'll be Travis to Irvin Tulinchek. He will again throw it right out of bounds over the hands of Andrew Buchers. Tigers putting on a press. They do a lot more man-to-man press than we've seen, maybe some zone press. And that's just kind of Coach Joran Ackerman's style. We haven't really seen a lot of zone press from him for the past couple of years. 47-25. Oh no, Naylor Howard just put Jared Hamilton on his knees. And he got past him, and then Jared Hamilton getting a foul call. That's his first personal, though, so he's not too worried about it. Second team foul. So it's going to be number 23, Isaiah Usher, coming into the game. I don't know when he was able to slip in. Ryan Tolkinen will miss, and it will go into the arms of Andrew Buchers. It's going to be Travis now with the ball. Ryan Tolkinen playing defense on him. is going to be Irvin Tulenchek trying to see what he can do. Some great defense yet again by Naylor Howard. Carter Jetman trying to see, and then a switch will happen. Now Naylor Howard is on Andrew Buchers. It's going to be Bodie Burtonen playing on Struess, and that one almost goes out of bounds, and he can't touch it, though. And it's going to be a travel call. Struess knew that. He kind of tried to box out. He tried to box out Bodie Burtonen, but Struess had to touch it eventually. So Bodie Burtonen now with the ball. Struess playing on him. Bodie Burtonen trying to get past Struess. It's 47-25, 15 minutes left to go here in the second half. And it's a good game. Isaiah Usher now with the ball. He goes right past Tulenchek. He'll miss. Ryan Tolkinen will get the rebound, and it will go out to Naylor Howard for three, and it will rim in and out, and Jetman will get the rebound and go up, and a foul call. We don't know on who yet. 24, Andrew Buchers. That will be his fourth personal foul. Coach Jordan Ackerman might be looking to try to get somebody in for him, but it's going to be the third team foul. Baron Milham looking like he's going to be coming in for Andrew Buchers. And now we have a shoe tying incident. Holy cow. It's the longest shoe tying incident I've seen since the 2005 incident in Pequot Lakes, Minnesota. No, I'm just kidding. 47-25, 14:41 left to go here in the second half. It's going to be Carter Jetman with his first shot. Will go in and out. Baron Milham coming in for Andrew Buchers. If you're wondering about the shoe tying incident of 05, just talk to any Pequot Lakes person and they'll tell you it's a legendary story. Jetman's second shot is up and he'll miss. And it's going to be Jared Hamilton with that rebound. Jared Hamilton looking to go up. He's going to hit it in transition. It's going to be Struess. Struess getting played on by Ryan Tolkinen. He's playing some good defense. He might get a 5-second call. Nope, but he gets it to Hamilton. Kicked out to Travis for three. And it will go in and out, and it'll be, I couldn't tell if that was, that's Bodie Burtonen with that rebound. It will go up to Usher. Bodie Burtonen with the ball back again. He'll go up for two, and a beautiful move to flick that one in for two. 47-27, 14:20 left to go here in the second half, and you don't know what's going to happen here in PRB. There's a lot of basketball to still be had. Jared Hamilton to Baron Milham for three in the corner, and he'll make it for three. 50-27, 14 minutes left to go here in the second half. Naylor Howard trying to get the moves on Hamilton. He almost pickpockets him, but he'll get it to Bodie Burton and then to Ryan Tolkinen. He will try to push into, no shot on Baron Milham. But it's going to be before the shot, so it's going to be taken out of bounds underneath the basket. Corey Capan still not very happy with maybe a call or two that Menahga did not get. But it's going to be Isaiah Usher getting the ball into Bodie Burton. A quick shot for three. It'll be short. Travis with the rebound. Carson Travis will go to Ryan Struess. Ryan Struess trying to find something on Bodie Burton. He's playing like a brick wall down there. It's going to be Irvin Tulenchek with the ball. Naylor Howard playing defense on him, and he'll go off his foot. Naylor Howard almost getting the ball back for the Menahga Braves. Ryan Struess pump fake. Bodie Burton will go up, and it will be good for two for Struess. When I mean go up, he caught the fake, and that'll be a quick pass from then Naylor to Jetman, and he tried to get it to Usher, but he would get picked off by Struess. Struess to then Jared Hamilton. Jared Hamilton bringing it out. Ryan Tolkinen playing defense on him. 13 minutes left to go here in the second half. 52-27, and it will go out of bounds. Pine River-Backus Tigers turnover by Jared Hamilton. So it will be Naylor Howard now will bring up the ball for the Menahga Braves. Naylor Howard trying to see if he can put the moves on Hamilton like he did earlier in the half. Tolkinen with the ball, a nice little short one right in front of the free throw line. He'll miss. Travis with that rebound. Travis then will bring the ball up and he'll give it to Jared Hamilton. Jetman getting low, trying to get Hamilton to pick up the ball, and he does. It'll go to Travis, and then a foul by Isaiah Usher will make two team fouls for the Menahga Braves. That's going to be his first personal foul. Perham won 84-32 against Aiken. And nothing from Cromwell yet. Number 4, Braden Aho will come in for number 11, Carter Jetman. Number 2, Irvin Tulenchek. Number 43, Carson Travis. And number 31, Baron Milham out of the game. Number 24, Andrew Buchers. Number 20, Burke Netlin. And number 1, Tate Norman coming in. And also number 5, Bodie Burtonen coming out of the game. And number 2, Brock Burtonen going in. Ryan Struess with the ball. I don't know why Ryan Struess has the ball. He should be down in the post. Andrew Buchers with the ball now. He gets it to Ryan Struess. He's trying to see if he can work on Ryan Tolkinen, and he's going the opposite way than he probably wants to, him being a lefty. Tate Norman to then Jared Hamilton. He'll get a screen. He'll reject. He'll go up for 2. He'll miss. Ryan Tolkinen with the rebound. 12-17 left to go in the second half. 52-27. Not much has changed. Naylor Howard trying to put the moves on Hamilton. He couldn't find it. A beautiful little pass. Then to number 2, Brock Burtonen. And Tate Norman saying, no, man, I was going straight up. Ref saying, no, you were coming down. You had those hands flicked down. That means it's no block, and it means it's a foul. So that will be number 1 on Tate Norman. That's going to be his 5th team foul, or the 5th team foul for the PRB Tigers. And not much timed out here. Oh, Alina is telling me, no, it was straight up. We should get a replay booth here, but then it would take games even longer, so I don't know about that. And he'll miss. He'll miss his second, and now it's 52-28, 12 minutes left to go. And the Menahga Braves are trying to get some points here on the Pine River-Backus Tigers, trying to stop them on defense right now. Jared Hamilton to Ryan Struess. And it's going to be Burtonen on him, Brock Burtonen to be exact. It's going to be Burke Netlin, a short little pass from Struess, but it will go out of bounds on an almost block by number 2, Brock Burtonen. And it will be now Jared Hamilton trying to get the ball in for the Tigers. Tate Norman coming around, also Andrew Buchers. He's trying to look down, he sees nothing, and now the Tigers are back in a set, looking like they're running a lot of motion offense, not so much the set plays that we've seen them used to here on the past couple of years. Andrew Buchers going back up to the top to Jared Hamilton. Pine River-Backus Tigers being patient on offense right now. Ryan Struess trying to see if he can find anything. Goes to, oh, beautiful pass to from Burke Netlin. Tate Norman going right under the basket, but a rebound by Ryan Struess. He'll go up for 2. Naylor Howard trying to push the pace, and he does, and it's going to be Burtonen and Bodie Burtonen for an and 1. Or Brock Burtonen, my fault. They look so similar as well. It's very difficult to tell the difference, but Brock Burtonen for an and 1. Number 15, Blasey Anderson coming into the game. And it's going to be 54-30, 11-11 left to go here in the second half. So Brock Burtonen will get a free throw attempt. He'll miss. Ryan Struess with the rebound. He sticks out his tongue. He's ready to go. He wants to be as fast as Turbo the Snail. And Ryan Struess going up, and he will get a foul, and it'll more than likely be on Usher. And Turbo the Snail was the snail that went really fast. I'm not calling Ryan Struess a snail by any stretch of the imagination. So that will be a foul on number 23. Number 23 for the Menahga Braves, and that will be on Isaiah Usher. That's going to be his 3rd personal foul. And Struess will miss the first. Number 2, Tulinchek. Number 31, Milham. Number 4, Ethan Rugroden. First time we've seen him tonight. And then number 43, Carson Travis, will be coming into the game for number 40, Ryan Struess. Number 23, Jared Hamilton. Number 20, Burke Netlin. And number 1, Tate Norman coming out of the game. Ryan Struess will make it. Travis will go in. 55-30, 11 minutes left to go here in the second half. It's going to be Brock Burtonen to Ryan Tolkinen. Ryan Tolkinen seeing if he can get past half court against Andrew Buchers. Looking like maybe they want to trap, the Tigers do, but I don't know about that. Braden Aho going up. He'll do a nice little move on the backside, and he'll get the 2, making it 55-32, 10:41 left to go. Irvin Tulinchek seeing what he can manage here for the Pine River-Backus Tigers, trying to get them back on track. Ethan, Sushi, Rugroad, and going down to Andrew Buchers. He'll go up for 2. He'll miss. Brock Burtonen with the rebound, and it's going to be a jump ball call, and it will go Pine River-Backus ball. Number 5, Bodie Burtonen, and number 11, Carter Jutman, coming in for number 23, Isaiah Usher, and number 1, Ryan Tolkinen. Number 4, Ethan Rugroden coming out of the game, and number 23, Jared Hamilton going in for the PRB Tigers. Irvin Tulinchek trying to see if he can make something happen, and a beautiful pass right into the hands of Buchers for 2. 10:24 left to go here in the second half, 57-32. And it's going to be Bodie Burtonen to Braden Aho. And he's going to get it back to Burtonen, Bodie Burtonen to be exact. He'll go up in a short little move. will go up for 2, and it's going to be 57-34. Carson Travis with the ball back in his hands from Hamilton. Hamilton will set him a screen. He'll try to find a lane. He doesn't. Bodie Burton will get a steal. He'll go to Jetman. Andrew Buchers and Milham back behind him. He'll go up and get the 2. He was not afraid of those 2, that's for sure. He was looking maybe for more of a foul call than anything. 57-36, 9:44 left to go. And it's going to be Tulinchek. He's going to find Milham in the corner for 3. It's going to be a short one, and it's going to go into the hands of Jetman. Now the Menahga Braves have got to start pushing the pace here if they want to get this game back and close. It's going to be Anderson, Milham guarding him. He will try to get past him, and he won't, and it'll go off the hands of one of the Tigers players. Jared Hamilton will receive it, and it will go up for 2, making it 59-36. A little over 9 minutes left to go here in the second half. It's going to be Bodie Burton with the ball. He's going to go all the way down coast to coast. He does a nice little move, but he'll miss, and it should have been an over-the-back call, and it's going to be Brock Burton will get the foul call here on Andrew Buchers, and it's going to be his 5th. And it will be his 5th. He's out of the game. That's the 7th team foul for the PRB Tigers. That means Ryan Struess is going to be making maybe a different change than he thought. So Ryan Struess coming into the game. 59-36, now 9 minutes left to go here in this second half. And it's going to be Brock Burton. First one will be a make. And his second one will be good as well. So let's see what happens here. One Pine River-Backus Tiger is already fouled out. And none of them are really close after that. Maybe Carson Travis will be the next closest. Milham in the corner for 3, and he makes it. And Baron Milham, he has got 2, I'm pretty sure, 2 3-pointers here tonight in PRB. It's going to be Bodie Burton in for another 2, and it was a quick 2 in transition, that's for sure. 8:30 left to go here in the second half. 62-40, Pine River-Backus Tigers are leading. Jared Hamilton with the ball. Bodie Burton in playing defense on him. He'll do a move. He'll go past him, and it'll be a body. And a nice little karate move there by Anderson, rolling onto the back and standing up. And he's not. Is he shooting? Yes, he is shooting. So that's going to be Anderson's first personal, team's 4th. The Menahga Braves will be sending in number 1 Tolkinen, number 3 Naylor, and number 23 Isaiah Usher. And that's going to be Hamilton's first one is good. Those 3 will be coming in for Menahga. Number 15, Anderson. Number 11, Jutman. And number 4, Aho, will be coming out of the game. Hopefully you've enjoyed some basketball here tonight, and this is just the start of it. We go all the way to March. Isn't that crazy, Luke? That's crazy. And so Jared Hamilton's second one is good as well. Now the Menahga Braves still got to push that pace with 8 minutes left to go. 64-40. It's going to be Usher with the ball. Struess trying to find him. It goes back to Usher. He'll go up, and he'll miss, and it'll go into the hands of Hamilton. Hamilton pushing the pace. He's trying to see if he can find anybody, and he doesn't, so he's going to stop, and he'll set up some offense, some patient offense here by the Pine River-Backus Tigers. Carson Travis back to Ryan Struess. Struess trying to see if he can find anything. Naylor Howard playing on Tulinchek, and he will get stripped, the ball stripped away from him. And now by Bodie Burton and Brock Burton with the ball. He's going to try to go coast to coast. Him and his brother, they should call him the Coast to Coast Brothers. That's for sure. So now Ryan Struess will get the ball. It's 64-42, 7:30 left to go here in the second half. And Ryan Struess is saying, hey, go up, get some spacing here. We can just be patient with the basketball, because if not, the Coast to Coast Brothers will just keep doing what they have been doing. That's going to go Milham for 3. He'll miss. Naylor Howard will get the rebound. So Baron Milham will miss. Naylor Howard getting the rebound. Naylor Howard then getting the ball back. He'll go out to Bodie Burton in for 3 in the corner, and it's good for 3. 64-45, and a timeout called here by the Pine River-Backus Tigers. 7 minutes left to go here. The Tigers looking like, you know what, we need a little bit of a break, maybe a little gas, but we will be back. It's the Pine River-Backus Tigers up 64-45, and the Pine River-Backus Tigers will take that timeout as well. It's going to be a full timeout, and we will be right back on Skeeter 101.5. I'm Caleb Travis, and we'll be right back.
Piers or Brainerd online at HannikinInsurance.com. Let Hannikin Insurance give you the peace of mind that comes from knowing your financial situation is secure.
Save on your groceries and gas each week just by shopping at Pequot Lakes Super Value on Patriot Avenue in Pequot Lakes. Shop your locally owned Pequot Lakes Super Value for quality, service, and freshness. Enjoy delicious daily deli specials around the Stone Hearth fireplace, convenient on-site pharmacy, and the freshest meats and produce.
Welcome back here, and welcome back to our Your Live event as well. I haven't been mentioning them as much as I have been usually, but Your Live event, thank you for all the people who are watching, but we got a hot one here boiling up in the kettle, 64-45, and we are in the second half here. Menahga, Pine River, a battle that we haven't seen since 2018, and we're seeing it now here. We have the Coast to Coast brothers, as I just nicknamed them, Bodie Burtonen and Brock Burtonen, taking the ball to the house, and we're seeing the Pine River-Backus Tigers staying patient and staying the course here in Pine River. Now, Irvin Tulicek with the ball. He's going to be played on by Naylor Howard. It's going to be Bodie Burtonen on Carson Travis. Ryan Struess with it. Carson Travis with the ball. He shoots it, and I don't know about that one. And he's my brother. I could say that. Luke Leposki giving a little bit of a giggle there, too. Tolkinen with the shot. He'll miss. And Coach Corey Kapan saying, hey, I need that foul called, and it's going to be a travel call here by Irvin Tulicek. 6:37 left to go here, and let's give some shout-outs here. Remember, 371 Station, of course, Plumbing, etc., Pine River, Trustworthy Components, Pine River, and Pine River Carpet. Thank you for your support here on RJ Broadcasting, Skeeter 101.5 as well. So, Ryan Tolkinen with the ball. He's going to see if he can make something happen here with the time starting to dwindle down here for the Menahga Braves. They're gritty and they're fun to watch here, and it's going to be a foul call here on Jared Hamilton. It's going to be his second, team's 8th, and that's the last thing you want to see is a double bonus here late in games. And so Naylor Howard will be going to the line to shoot. His first one will be a miss, and Tate Norman looking like he'll come into the game for the Pine River-Backus Tigers. 43, Carson Travis coming out. And I would just like to say to all the people listening on the radio, hopefully you make it home safe. I know there's some bad weather coming through, so just remember that, that there is some bad weather coming through, so make sure that you drive safely. Burtonen's second one is good. Jared Hamilton will get a beautiful move for 2. 66-46, 6:08 left to go here in the second half. Bodie Burtonen with the ball, one of the Coast to Coast brothers. Irvin Tulicek playing some good defense on him. Tolkinen out to Brock Burtonen, back to Bodie Burtonen. He tries to give him a move and he doesn't find anything. And a beautiful spin move for 2. He'll miss. Ryan Struess with the rebound. Ryan Struess trying to push the pace here for the Pine River-Backus Tigers, who are up by 20 right now. Oh my goodness, Bear Milham for 3, and it's good for Milham. And Milham now will have 9 points on the night, all from 3-pointers. Naylor Howard will be the ball handler. And it's going to be Bodie Burtonen to then Isaiah Usher. Naylor Howard with the ball. He'll go into and then kick out to Isaiah Usher. And then Naylor Howard almost with that ball in his hands, but just a little too early. Burke Netlin coming into the game for number 31. Baron Milham, who has 9 points all on threes right now. He's making an impact. He's making a difference. 69-46, 5:30 left to go here in this game. In the second half. Ryan Struess trying to see what he can do. He might get a lane here, and he'll kick out to Irvin Tulicek. Irvin Tulicek trying to go baseline. He won't find anything. Tate Norman, he'll get the ball. He'll kick it then out to Jared Hamilton. Ryan Struess for 3, and it's good for 3. 72-46, 5 minutes left to go. Ryan Tolkinen pushing up the ball, finding Bodie Burtonen, and a beautiful pass to Naylor Howard and a beautiful underhand layup. And something happened here. I don't know what happened here. Question. Oh, okay. Don't know what happened. Isaiah Usher coming out of the game, though. Braden Aho going in. Ryan Struess will be the person who passes in the ball. Jared Hamilton with the ball. And he's going to see what he can do here. Jared Hamilton to Irvin Tulinchek. Irvin Tulinchek getting guarded on by Ryan Tolkinen. Struess at the top of the key. He'll try to see if he can find anybody down low. He doesn't. Out to the wing to Tulinchek. Tulinchek then out to Jared Hamilton, and he's going to wait a little bit and then pass to Struess. Time winding down here for the Menahga Braves. It's going to be Hamilton with the ball. Naylor Howard playing some good defense. He'll miss. Tate Norman jumped a little too soon. Aho with the ball, but Jared Hamilton will get it back. And a quick no-look pass to Burke Netland will not work. Naylor Howard going to get the ball to then Brock Burtonen. Brock Burtonen trying to go in, and Jared Hamilton trying to see if he can maybe get a charge call. Aho then would get blocked by Tate Norman, and there's going to be a foul call here on Brock Burtonen going the other way. Brock Burtonen, number 2, his 4th personal foul, team's 5th team foul. Team's 5th team foul. Yeah, that sounds right. 3:49 left to go, 72-48. Pine River-Backus Tigers are in double bonus right now in this game. Ryan Struess with the ball. He's bringing it up. And Struess will go, and he'll drive, and it's a foul call on who it's going to depend on. If it is on Brock Burtonen. So Brock Burtonen will be out of the game with his 5th foul, and it will be the team's 6th. So now who are they going to be putting in here? Carter Jetman will be going into the game here for the Menahga Braves. And a good game by him for sure would say that is the case. And I forgot to update the group chat tonight about what the score of this game was. Sorry about that if you're listening to this, any of my coworkers. I apologize. Ryan Struess will miss the first, and he will look to try to get the second here. And he will make it. 73-48. Menahga Braves are trying to push the ball, get something going. Ryan Tolkinen to then Bodie Burtonen, and he'll go coast to coast. 73-50, 3:40 left to go here in the second half. Irvin Tulinchek with the ball, trying to see if the Tigers will be patient or try to push the pace a little bit. They don't really need to because they're up by a considerable amount. They don't really need to take any unnecessary shots. So they just got to keep moving the ball. And as long as the shot clock isn't here, then they don't really need to worry until about 2024. Irvin Tulinchek, he will dribble it off a foot. Carter Jetman, and a lot of situational basketball, and we're going to get a jump ball. And it's kind of an interesting one. Aho, it touched about everybody's hand on the court before that one got picked up by Aho, that's for sure. So 73-50, 3:11 left to go here in the second. Naylor Howard with the ball. Main primary ball handler here for Menahga. He does a quick little move on Tate Norman, and it's going to be a charge on Naylor Howard. He's trying to say, hey, let's see what's going on here. Hey, He says, but Coach Capan says, nope, just get out of here. It's 3 minutes left. We don't really need a technical foul on you right now. And he said it's his second, team's 7th. Jared Hamilton coming out of the game, Ethan Rugroden going in. And we're still getting Corey Capan is trying to ask and see what's going on, and he's saying, you know what, we're good there. Don't worry. We'll just keep going. Now, if this game was a 1-point game, it might be different. Now, Bodie Burtonen with that ball, he's going to go up, and he's going to get a call here on Struess. It's going to be his first personal foul, and it will be the team's 9th. Ryan Struess with 18 points combined tonight. That's a big thing there for the Pine River-Backus Tigers, and they're going to need him all season. Ryan Struess actually dealing with the offseason some actual gallstones, and we got some blood, and a lot of it, Dookie Bosky. Oh, no, Ethan Burns coming into the game. But he was dealing with gallstones. He didn't actually get surgery until after football season. So Ryan Struess actually being able to, he had surgery and then he came back. So that's a crazy story. If you should ask him if you know who he is or if you ever see him. And so it's going to be Bodie Burtonen with his first one good. It's 2:51 left to go, 73. So Cromwell just won 45-36. And Bodie Burtonen's second one is good, making it 73-52. Irvin Tulinchek now with the ball, trying to see if they can seal the deal here with about 2:45 left to go. Irvin Tulinchek getting it to, looking for Ethan Burns. He wasn't looking. Ryan Tolkinen right up to Aho. Aho, beautiful job getting there and putting it in for 2. 73-54, 2:30 left to go here in the second half. Tate Norman, and a turnover. Aho with the ball. He was trying to look for Naylor. Tate Norman also almost getting a steal back. Naylor Howard, 3. No, he'll drive in. He does. 2 and 1. 73-56. 2:16 left to go. 9 team fouls right now for the Pine River-Backus Tigers. Irvin Tulinchek not very happy with that one, clearly. He's coming out of the game. Ethan Burns coming out of the game. Jared Hamilton going in, and Baron Milham. That one is on. I don't know who that one was on. They didn't put it up. So Naylor Howard will miss. Naylor Howard then will get the ball back. This is getting interesting. Bodie Burton in for 3. He'll miss. Aho, rebound, 2. 73-58, 2 minutes left to go. And a timeout call? A timeout call here by the Pine River-Backus Tigers. A 30-second timeout. We'll take a quick timeout. This is Skeeter 101.5. 73-58, Pine River-Backus Tigers leading. And we'll be right back after this break.
Of savings on gas for every $100 spent on groceries. Pequot Lakes Super Value, Patriot Avenue in Pequot Lakes. Good luck, area teams.
Pine River Dental Arts is committed to the small-town feel of your local dentist while providing top-notch
give me one second.
General dental care for all ages to help you have the healthiest mouth possible. And they offer same-day crowns. Pine River Dental Arts is happy to welcome Dr. Tony Sauer to the Dental Arts team. Make your appointment at Pine River.
And welcome back here to Pine River. We had a game boiling here. 73-58, Cromwell Wright just winning their, I think, first game of the year. I didn't look on MinnesotaScores.net yet. And it's 2 minutes left to go here at the Menahga Braves kind of getting a pickup here a little bit with 2 minutes left to go. Jared Hamilton, now press now getting put on by Menahga, trying to see if they can do anything about the score, but it looked like just a man-to-man and a clear-out. Naylor Howard, Jared Hamilton, we'll go to Baron Milham, then we'll go to Ryan Struess. Ryan Struess trying to get something on Bodie Burton. Tate Norman for 3, he'll miss. It's going to be Carter Jutman with the rebound. Menahga's going to have to push the ball here if they want anything to get rolling. Carter Jutman, he's going to look to go all the way, and he'll miss. And it almost looks like that one was going to go in. Let's see what else we got going. Ada Borup West is playing Hawley right now, 56-47. Nothing really, that's some double-A basketball going on, some single-A basketball right now. Fergus Falls and Breckenridge playing right now, and Fergus Falls is up. So, Jared Hamilton here in Pine River-Backus. He'll go right by Naylor Howard. He'll miss. Naylor Howard will get it. 73-58. He's trying to look to see if he can go with the lane, and he will get it for 2. Holy cow. Holy cow. Just a little flick up. 73-61. 15 left to go. A resurgence of energy here for the Menahga Braves. Ryan Struess with the ball. Bodie Burton in with him guarding Ryan Struess. Naylor Howard on Jared Hamilton. They should just be patient. They don't need anything crazy in a foul call here on Bodie Burton. We'll put Carson Travis on the line for a one-and-one with 58 seconds left to go here. Thank you for all the people who are watching. Pine River Carpet, thank you for sponsoring. Same with Trustworthy Components of Pine River. And then also Plumbing, etc. of Pine River. Also Station 371 and Pine River Family Market as well. Carson Travis's first one on the one-and-one is good. That'll get him to 1 point on the night. Maybe 2 here. And he'll make the second. 75-60. 1 minute left to go. Bodie Burton in trying to get past Hamilton, and he won't. It'll go through the hands of Tolkinen, and he'll go up for 2, and it's good. Carson Travis for another 2. 77-60, 45 seconds left to go. Bodie Burton in trying to get past Hamilton. Struess gets him a little bit off, but he goes coast to coast again. 77-62, 32 seconds left to go, and Ryan Tolkinen will get a foul here on Ryan Struess. 8th team foul, 77-62, 31 seconds left to go. Struess will be going to the line for 2. That will be on number 1. Ryan Tolkinen, his second or third, team's 9th. Pine River-Backus Tigers looking like they'll get a win here tonight in their first one of the year as well. Yeah, unless something crazy happens here in the next 30 seconds. But it's been a very exciting game. A lot of kinks to still work out in the hose here for both of these teams. But Pine River-Backus getting it done on the Menahga Braves. But yet again, there's still a lot of season left. We're here until March, people. Remember that. Bodie Burton in for 2. 78-64. Tulinchek's going to let this clock kind of wind down. 15 seconds left to go here. Carson Travis with the ball. And they're just going to kind of let this one go. And you know what? Menahga can't hang their heads about that one. That's a good one here. And so they will lose to Pine River 78-64, and that will be the game. And we will do post-game interviews, post-game stats, and we will be right back on Skeeter 101.5 here in PRB. PRB winning 78-64. I'm Caleb Travis, and we'll be right back.
In downtown Pine River, or call 587-4437. Feeling like patients are like family.
Great people, economic viability, a wonderful place to live. Pine River, Backus, and PRB Schools. PRB Schools is a small school district with large district opportunities, providing activities and classes that involve students, making sure every student has everything to be successful. PRB Schools also offers a variety of community ed programs, a great way to learn new skills hands-on with others within the community, making connections with families, being involved with the community, becoming a community family. PRBschools.org.
The PRB Boosters are happy to sponsor coverage of the Tigers. Like them on Facebook for events and fundraisers. The PRB Boosters could use your help. Be part of great events and fundraisers, all built to give back and present more opportunities for the students of Pine River-Backus schools. For information or to get started, email prboosterclub1.com. Meetings are the first Monday of every month at 6 p.m. at the school. Good luck.
So we'll welcome back your live event people as well. The final here was 78-64 here in PRB. I have to make sure that I let everybody know that the score of this game, because I did not do that earlier. And I'm going to give you some post-game stats as well here tonight. So we will get some post-game interviews as well with some of the PRB players here tonight. But let me give you some stats here. Menahga doing a good job as well here tonight. A lot of stuff to work out with both teams as well. It's not just one thing in particular, and Coach Capan talked about that. He said, you know what, I wish we had a little bit more time, but that's just not how it works. So let's give you some stats for the Menahga Braves. Number 1, Ryan Tolkinen. He had 11 points. Brock Burtonen had 11. Naylor Howard had 8. Braden Aho had 6. Bodie Burtonen of the Coast to Coast brothers, I just named them, with 20. Carter Jetman with 8. So for a total of 64 points. And they had 24 makes and attempts 48 for about a 500 or a 50% ratio. Their 2-point attempts made, 18 made, 32 attempted for 56%. And then 3-pointers made 6 and attempted 16 with 37%. And then free throws made 10 and then attempts 22 for 45%. They had 8 offensive rebounds, 13 defensive, 21 combined rebounds. And then from there, Luke Leposki did a really good job, though I can't complain with how much he did tonight. So for PRB, what we're seeing right now is Irvin Tulinchek with 7, Jared Hamilton with 21, Andrew Bukers with 18, Baron Milham with 9, Ryan Struess with 19, Carson Travis with 4 for a total of 78. Their field goals made are 29 to attempted 49, which is 59%. Their 2-pointers made is 22 to their attempted, which is 33 for 67%. 3-pointers made for PRB 7 to the 16 attempted for 43%. And then free throws made 13 and attempted 19 for 68%. Offensive rebounds 4, defensive rebounds 15. So a total of 19 rebounds, assists 7, steals, and then everything else is kind of up in the air. We're not too sure, but thank you, Luke Leposki, for doing a great job here tonight. So when we come back, we'll have some interviews here with Jared Hamilton, Coach Jordan Ackerman, and Ryan Struess. And we'll be right back on Skeeter 101.5. I'm Caleb Travis, and we'll take a quick timeout.
Boosters.
Schrupp Excavating LLC is ready to serve you with any excavation project. Schrupp Excavating provides residential and commercial new construction site prep, demolition, road and driveway construction, basements, septic system design and installation, stump or brush removal, and delivery of sand, gravel, rock, dirt, and more. 37 years and still digging it right. Schrupp Excavating will have your project done right and on time, serving Pine River, Backus, Pequot Lakes, and all the surrounding communities. Schrupp Excavating LLC, online at schruppexcavating.com.
Restock on food, fuel, and baits at locally owned Station 371 on Highway 371 in Pine River. Station 371 has bait and tackle, quality Cenex gasoline, off-road diesel, and is the only stop with #1 diesel. Make sure to stop by to wash off the sand and salt with their indoor car wash. Open when the temp is at least 26 degrees. They'll hook you up with...
And welcome back here to PRB. I'm here with Coach Jordan Ackerman of the Pine River-Backus Tigers. And let me get this going. So, Coach Ackerman, what were the keys to success tonight for the PRB Tigers?
I think our ball pressure early and just attacking the rim. Hopefully you saw that from up here. I mean, we were getting to the rim, kicking it out, moving the ball, just playing basketball. I think just letting them play free and wild. And our saying today was all gas, no breaks. And I felt like they did that for the majority of the game. They got tired there down the stretch, but I really think our transition game was really a key point for us.
And one of the things, and I noticed that up here, was transition has been different than previous years. Was that something that you really emphasized in practice and with this group of guys?
I would say we have focused on that more, just playing free, letting them use their instincts and getting out and playing. Let Jared, Ryan, Tate, Andrew, Irvin, just letting them attack the rim, kicking out and just playing basketball so they're not thinking about plays. And I felt like this year with our experience and our athleticism, and we have a little depth, as you see coming off the bench. I think that plays into just a little more transition basketball.
One of the things, though, early on, and this is just one of the early kinks within basketball in some of the first games, was turnovers were very prevalent. Is that something that you, of course, you would want to address, but with games coming up in the next couple weeks that are going to be some bigger games, what are you going to do in practice to make sure that those are minimized?
Yeah, we definitely need to kind of continue to stress that. Just protecting the ball. I haven't seen how many turnovers we have. I'll go back and look at that, but definitely protecting the ball. Crosby's going to play pressure defense. They're going to be super solid kind of in their coverages, so we're going to have to move the ball well, protect it, and do a little bit better job of kind of creating advantages was what we're working on.
And my last question for you, Coach, is with this team, that senior leadership like we talked about, it was clearly present on the court tonight. What was your kind of talk within the locker room during halftime? Were those senior leaders kind of picking up that conversation, or was that mostly driven by you?
Oh, they absolutely were driving that too. I mean, I give them time beforehand to talk about it. By the time I get in there, they usually have most of the things that I'm thinking they've addressed already, and I have. I add on to things that I'm seeing as well, but they do an outstanding job, and they've done that for 2 years of leading in the locker room, and that goes back a long ways with good senior leadership. We've had a ton of good leaders here in the program and going a long ways back, and these guys are just continuing the tradition, and it's really fun to see them use their voice to lead, and hopefully we can continue that.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Coach. That was Coach Jordan Ackerman of the Pine River-Backus Tigers. We'll take a quick timeout, and we'll be back here for the PRB post-game interviews.
Station 371 on Highway 371 in Pine River. Thank you for supporting local business.
I'm dreaming of a world where the crack of a bat is not just a hobby, but a lifestyle. Where I can build upon long traditions from the ground up. I want to work in an industry where all people can make their own field of dreams become reality.
And welcome back. Pine River-Backus Tigers getting a win here tonight and at home, 78-64. They'll improve to 1-0 on the year. The Menahga Braves will go to 0-2 on the year. And I'm here with Jared Hamilton, who's going to be the star of the game for PRB, and it's sponsored by Pine River Family Market. Pine River Family Market is your local grocery store where you can find it all and still enjoy the local hometown atmosphere. Every Wednesday, gallons of milk are just 2 for $6 for curbside pickup or delivery. Visit PineRiverFamilyMarket.com. Jared Hamilton, you're the star of the game. You had 21 points. What was your biggest takeaway tonight? You know, you're running the floor a lot more than you have done in previous years. Coach Jordan just talked about it. What was your biggest thing tonight that you saw the Tigers do well?
Biggest thing I saw us do well was we moved the ball pretty well. We didn't really care who shot the ball. We just wanted to get points on the board and get stops on defense.
So now Coach Jordan Ackerman is talking about Crosby. Crosby is one of those teams that is difficult every year, even if they don't have the depth that we've seen over the past couple of years. What are you thinking about this week in practice or that next week in practice to really make sure that you're getting ready for that group?
Ball handling, bringing the ball up. Everyone that comes in needs to be able to bring the ball up confidently, and that's, yeah.
And then with 21 points, a lot of your points tonight were also on the free throw line, just as a team combined, and you had a really high percentage with that. Does Coach Jordan Ackerman talk about that in practice, talking about those free points that you can potentially get from not fouls and then bonuses?
Yeah, free throws are the easiest points you can get, and my job was just to try to get there as much as I could.
Awesome. Well, Jared, you are our PRB star of the game, so thank you so much. And hopefully you'll have a great rest of your season, and we'll for sure see you in the next coming games. So thank you so much, Jared.
Thank you.
And we'll be back here on Skeeter 101.5, and we'll be here with Ryan Struess of the Pine River-Backus Tigers right after this break.
I'm going to elevate the world of sports someday.
Do something fun and make new friends. Join a bowling league at Community Bowl and Pizzeria in Pine River. Community Bowl and Pizzeria has openings for all leagues: men's, women's, mixed, youth, seniors, and also Special Olympics. Enjoy some friendly competition and have a great time. Food specials offered on all league nights. Don't forget Moonlight Bowling every Saturday evening. For information on leagues or to sign up, call or stop into Community Bowl and Pizzeria in downtown Pine River. 218-587-3100.
Country Doc Veterinary Clinic in Pine River is proud to support radio coverage of our area athletes. No matter the sport, they salute the kids and coaches for all their dedication and wish them all the best of luck. Country Doc Veterinary Clinic thanks all the coaches, staff, and volunteers.
And welcome back. And welcome back to our Your Live event and the Skeeter 101 listening crew. I have Ryan Struess here, who's going to be our Bring the Energy player of the game of Enbridge, and we will get to their sponsored ad right now so that you can hear all about what they do here in northern Minnesota.
Jared, born and raised in Minnesota, and I'm the project director at Enbridge. Enbridge is more than a pipeline company. It's a company participating in renewable energy projects.
And welcome back. So thank you so much to Enbridge for sponsoring the Energy Player of the Game, Ryan Struess. Ryan, one of the things from football season to now is that you just had actually surgery a few weeks ago. Can you kind of tell us what it's like to go from playing with gallstones in football to now being on the basketball court and doing what you did here tonight?
I'm lighter. I don't know. I feel like I can maybe dunk. I just feel like I'm flying around, and it's just way more fun just to fly around.
Well, and we talked about that with Jared and also Coach Jordan Ackerman, is that transition is a lot bigger part of the game than it has been the past couple of years for the Pine River-Backus Tigers. Do you feel like now with that transition ball becoming more prevalent, you can win some of those games that maybe people see on your schedule that they don't believe you can win?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we're going to be a really well-conditioned team, and we're going to get out and try to run. So that may open up opportunities to win some of those games. Yeah.
Well, and one of the things, too, that was big tonight was also, Coach Ackerman talked about it, was the bench play. Baron Milham coming out and shooting some big three-point shots, getting 9 points in total. What do you think that does for a team just in general when those bench players can come off and get some of those big baskets for you guys?
Well, opens up a lot of more scoring options. I think we had a lot of people with a lot of points tonight, and it's just when someone can do that and come off the bench and score like that, it's just really nice.
One of the things is you're playing a tough Crosby team next week. Anytime, like I told Jared, anytime anybody plays Crosby, it's a tough team. No matter how much depth is there, they're scrappy. What is your keys going to be this week for practice from this game to the next?
We're just going to practice hard, recover, play our brand of basketball.
And my last question for you is more of a fun question here, is what do you believe or what game do you see on your schedule that you would love to see a big upset for Pine River to pull off?
You know, I got to say Nevis. We're trying to get Nevis this year.
Awesome. Well, Ryan, thank you so much. We're going to be seeing you the rest of the year. And, of course, good luck in the next couple games. And hopefully we'll see you soon. So thank you so much, Ryan.
All right, thank you.
So we will be wrapping it up here on the Skeeter 101 broadcast in your live event. Pine River-Backus winning 78-64 against Menahga. And we'll be right back on Skeeter 101.5. This is Caleb Travis, and we'll be taking a short break.
Our area kids, plenty of opportunities. Country Dog Veterinary Clinic is located east of Pine River on County Road 1, providing compassionate small animal care for your beloved pets.
Hannikin Insurance Agency is proud to support today's coverage. Hannikin Insurance has been serving families and businesses in central Minnesota for over 30 years. By working with an independent agency like Hannikin Insurance, the process of finding insurance that is appropriate for your goals and budget is simplified.
Well, and welcome back. Pine River-Backus Tigers winning here 78-64, first home game of the year for the PRB Tigers. And I would just like to thank everybody who listened and everybody who watched on your live event as well and has listened on Skeeter 101.5. We appreciate you and everything that you do. We thank our sponsors, Pine River Family Market, Enbridge, 371, the Pine River Carpet, the trustworthy components of Pine River, and plumbing, etc. Pine River. Thank you so much. I'd like to thank John Clark, Tim Tungseth, the athletics department here at PRB, and also all the players who went out and put their hearts on the line here. And thank you also to the Menahga coaching staff and the Menahga group as well for coming to Pine River and giving us a really heck of a good game. So thank you so much to everybody. We will have a wonderful night here. Please, if you're driving, be safe, be careful. A lot of snow on the ground. And thank you so much yet again for watching and listening. I'm Caleb Travis. We'll listen. Hopefully you'll listen to the next basketball game. And I appreciate everybody who did. And I'm still trying to work on the sign-off. But you know what? Have a great day and have a better tomorrow. Have a good night. Caleb Travis signing off here in PRB. Thank you so much.
Sports presentation on R&J Broadcasting. Thank you for joining us. And again, thanks to all of our great sponsors for helping to bring you tonight's action. You can check out our upcoming broadcast schedule at rjbroadcasting.com. We now return you to regular scheduled programming.